Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this. This is just channeled through from creation or universe or God source, whatever you want to call it. It's called The Cycle Completes. The smiles of genuine happiness spread across the globe. A sonic wave of newfound love is now set to explode. All chess pieces in position, having fought the longest battle, are at last to declare checkmate to the ones that herd the cattle. Division in the ranks signals collapse of the system, and awakened are the new form that at last now choose to listen. The armies of the light source are about to make their move, and the play that they are making is with a seal that God approved. Lessons for the learning have been passed, as was the test, and when the cup of life filleth, it shall be time to take a rest. To leave the system stable after evolution of the soul was always toughest task to undertake before you reached your goal. Extrasensory perceptions activate within sixth sense to break free all those shackles of illusions in the dense. A raising of awareness calls for each to adhere to what's been asked for by the Creator. The inner intuition be the voice of the narrator. To heed you of this guidance is the safest way to go. As you put faith and trust in Creator, you will live life with ease and flow. Then the journey becomes easier within that of flesh and bone and blood, and the rules on how to make made manifest are at last understood. With gracefulness, the next chapter of the book of life we write absolves a need of ego self and the urge of fight, freeze or flight. The calming of vibrations held within our Mother Earth encourage that of unity as each do find their worth. Then once more the cycle completes as all turn away from bad to leave behind that darkest age that creation had to have. Reconciliation across all time and space removes all thoughts and acts of fear that brought aspects of disgrace. At last we witness union under the birthing of new sun, and the age of holy crystalline signals to all that the next cycle has begun. There you go. There you go. That sounds epic, doesn't it? Loving that. Yeah. A new cycle. A new cycle. A new cycle. Completing an old cycle, beginning a new. What's not to look forward to? What's not to look forward to? You know, look forward to it. Be optimistic. Don't be pessimistic. You know, don't envisage. You know, please don't envisage a crappy future, because that's what you'll bring about for your sin. I see this. No, don't see that. See it to the. Go for goodness and love and follow that route. Yeah, because other route just don't work, does it? As has been proven over many years and lifetimes, you know. So it's time for a change. And it is a completion of a cycle. Many cycles have been completed recently, over these recent years. They have. They certainly have. You know, but tis all, you know, tis all up for debate, as is everything in this reality, you know, which is why it's it has to survive. It has to flourish and survive, and will not be allowed to perish by forces that we cannot see. By forces unseen to that of the unawakened. No. No. It's far too precious, is this realm, if you like, or this Mother Earth, this Gaia. She's far too precious, you know. And you know, if anything was to happen, it puts the whole of creation at risk, and that's not going to be allowed to happen. Divine intervention has been called upon and is here and is acting and has been acted out. You know, it's been the divine have been participating in this awakening for a long time, many lifetimes, not just the current one, not just what can be remembered in this lifetime. There's been a divine plan that's been ongoing for a long time, and it is that journey back to self, the journey, that realization, you know, that we all are one, and it should be fun. So lay down your gun. He's right though, isn't it? You know, it should be. Life's supposed to be fun, and you get these Agent Smiths who are there, and they're so controlled by the system that they are part of the system, aren't they? You know, they would oppress and do oppress all who don't stand in their power or buy into the BS of the system that is not working. No, that is broken. But anyway, we all have our personal thoughts, I don't doubt. You know, it's debatable. Everything's a debate. If someone says it's on left hand side, it could be on right hand side, depending on which direction you're looking or walking. It's true though, isn't it? You know, there's a line of action. It's called a line of action. You know, if you were filming on this side at line, as it were, or to one side of the line, and the cavalry or the, you know, whatever, they were racing to the right from the left, then that's, you know, that's obviously the direction, that's what you're being told. But if you cross that line and start filming from the other side of those, well, if it was horses, that cavalry, if you were to film on the other side and they were, it looked like they were going from other direction, you know. So, anyway, lines of action, yeah. Smoke and mirrors, isn't it, this world? It can be. What's true, what's untrue, depends on your perspective, your point of view. Depends on what resonates. What's true for one's not true for another. You know, is that not true? Debate that, you know. Otherwise you wouldn't have all, you know, you wouldn't have those, you wouldn't have conflict, would you? You wouldn't have conflict. If everybody's, you know, but then what would creation have learnt about itself? What would the divine have learnt about itself had it not submerged the self into these dense energies and what we know as the physical? You know, one day we'll wake up, and that day will be when we pass away, and then we'll wake up from his dream, because that's all it is. Anyway, it is only opinion. Resonates with me. There you go. Alright, wherever you are in the world, I may try and get another one done later on, we'll see. But wherever you are in the world, be the love, be the light, you'll make a difference in this world without a shadow of a doubt. The more we bring out of the shadows, the more gets transmuted, the easier life will become for all of us. Do your inner work. That's it for now. Take care.